Have you ever wondered how deep emotional connection plays a key role in rekindling passion? Especially as we age in this video, we'll explore the secret ingredients to building a lasting, intimate bond that transcends the physical one that brings newfound depth and joy to your relationship. Whether you're looking to reignite the spark with your partner or simply deepen your connection, you won't want to miss these powerful insights. Stick around until the end for a special offer that could transform your love life for good if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Yet I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. Number 1. The bond that keeps the fire of passion burning bright as we age. The deep emotional connection between partners becomes the fuel that sustains the flame of desire for many women, especially those over 50. It's the feeling of being seen, valued, and cherished that truly matters. It's not just the physical act of intimacy, it's the emotional dance, the connection that flows between two hearts. Research overwhelmingly shows that for most women, this emotional intimacy far outweighs the importance of the physical side of things. The key to reigniting passion in a relationship lies not in elaborate gestures, but in being fully present, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. It's about more than being physically close. It's about entwining your heart and soul with hers. When you connect on this deeper level, it creates an intimacy that transcends the physical, making every moment spent together more profound and meaningful. Before you share an intimate moment, take time to truly connect with her. Share a lighthearted conversation, offer a tender caress, and gaze into her eyes like you did when you first fell in love. These small yet powerful gestures may seem simple, but they hold the power to transform the entire experience. I remember a time when my partner and I decided to break free from our usual routine. Instead of rushing through the motions, we took the time to laugh, touch, and savor each other's presence that night. The connection we built felt deeper, more intense, and more magical than ever before. The truth is, you don't need extravagant plans to rekindle passion. The magic lies in the little moments, the whispered words of affection, the soft touch, the smile that says, "I'm here and I choose." You show her that your desire for her isn't limited to her body, but for the time you spend together, for the emotional connection you share. This will make her feel truly special, loved, and appreciated. It's these intimate, heartfelt exchanges that strengthen the bond between you and make the relationship even more fulfilling. Before moving on to the next tip, I want to share something that can take your relationship to a whole new level. I've made my digital book, Rediscovering Intimacy, Healthy Sexuality After 60, available for a limited time. Inside, you'll discover practical, empowering guidance on how to overcome emotional and physical barriers, rekindle passion, and strengthen your marriage. Don't miss this chance to transform your love life. Click the link in the first pinned comment and grab your copy before they're gone. Embrace this opportunity to deepen the love connection and passion in your relationship. Number 2. The undeniable power of spooning. While many might think of this as just a comfortable way to cuddle, spooning holds an extraordinary ability to deepen connection and ignite passion for many mature women, especially those over 50. The feeling of safety, warmth, and closeness becomes incredibly important, and spooning offers the perfect blend of affection and intimacy, making every moment feel deeply special and cherished. In this intimate position, when a woman is wrapped in her partner's arms, she experiences a profound sense of security. And it's in this security that passion can truly thrive. Contrary to what some may think, this sense of protection and comfort doesn't diminish desire. It fuels it. When a woman feels emotionally safe, she can open up fully, both emotionally and physically, allowing the bond between you to grow even stronger. That's when the magic happens. I recently read a study that revealed couples who frequently cuddle, especially with skin-to-skin contact, feel more connected and satisfied in their relationship. It's not just about physical closeness. It's about creating a space where both partners feel truly seen, valued, and loved. Spooning isn't just a simple cuddle. It's an opportunity to reinforce the emotional bond that forms the bedrock of a lasting relationship. Don't underestimate the power of this seemingly simple act. You can elevate the experience with small, thoughtful gestures that can make this moment unforgettable. For example, while you're spooning, leaning close, and whisper sweet words into her ear. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Something as simple as telling her how beautiful she is or how lucky you feel to have her by your side can have an immense impact. These words of affirmation will not only make her feel desired, but also deepen the emotional connection between you in this position. You also have the perfect opportunity to explore her body in a slow, gentle way. There's no need to rush. Slow, deliberate touches on sensitive areas, like the nape of her neck or a soft kiss just behind her ear, can intensify the moment, building anticipation and creating a sense of heightened intimacy. These small, tender actions can make the experience feel much more powerful than rushing through it. Spooning is a wonderful way to gradually build anticipation, allowing passion to simmer and grow until it becomes irresistible. It's not just about physical closeness, it's about nurturing an emotional bond that makes everything feel more connected and alive in a mature relationship. Moments like these are key to keeping the passion alive, turning simple acts of affection into something truly profound. Remember, the beauty of spooning lies in the slow, deliberate connection it fosters. When you take the time to nurture your bond in this way, it creates lasting emotional depth that can carry you both through the ups and downs of life. So embrace this tender closeness. Let it linger, and watch as your relationship blossoms into something even more powerful and fulfilling. Number 3. The reverse cowgirl. A gateway to empowerment and intimacy. Let's delve into a position that might seem thrilling at first glance, but holds a far deeper transformative power, especially for mature women. The reverse cowgirl is more than just physical excitement. It is a profound expression of control, autonomy, and liberation in this position. She is no longer just participating. She is leading, commanding the pace, the intensity, and every intimate detail of the moment. And for a woman who has spent much of her life fulfilling expectations or compromising her desires, this control can be nothing short of revolutionary. Picture a woman at this stage of life who has come to truly understand her body, her desires, and her worth in the reverse cowgirl. She controls the rhythm, the angle, and every wave of sensation. It is in this moment that she is not just a partner, but the architect of her own pleasure, a role that can ignite an extraordinary sense of confidence, pride, and fulfillment. This act of taking control is more than empowering. It can be life-changing. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. I remember a dear friend once confided in me about her first time trying this position. Her voice trembled with emotion as she described the experience. It wasn't just the physical pleasure that moved her. It was the overwhelming rush of confidence and power she felt, knowing she was guiding the moment for her. It was as if a floodgate had opened. She felt liberated in a way she hadn't before. There was a newfound sense of strength that not only heightened the pleasure, but reshaped her entire relationship with intimacy. It made her feel wanted, desirable, and strong, something she hadn't realized she craved so deeply. This position also brings with it an emotional exchange between you and her, though she holds the reins. Your role is just as vital. By offering your support through gentle touches, tender words, and passionate glances, you create a space where she feels fully empowered to explore without judgment. This trust, this unspoken understanding, deepens the bond between you. Research shows that when a woman feels in control of her pleasure, her satisfaction, and the overall connection skyrockets. And let's not forget what you see from your vantage point. Every curve, every movement, every moment of her joy unfolding before you. But it's not just her body that captivates you. It's what that vision represents. It's the embodiment of confidence, self-assuredness, and an unapologetic embrace of her desires. This is a woman who knows what she wants, who refuses to shy away from her sensuality, even in a world that often tells her passion fades with age. This is the beauty of the reverse cowgirl. It's not just about the physical act. It's a powerful statement of trust, freedom, and vulnerability. It's the moment when she feels free to explore without fear, and in turn, a new level of intimacy blossoms between you. The message is clear. I trust you, I want you, and I am here for you, in your power in the end. The reverse cowgirl is far more than a pleasurable position. It is a powerful expression of freedom, confidence, and trust for her. It's a moment to reclaim her strength, and for you, it's an opportunity to witness and appreciate that radiant confidence. After all, at this stage in life, nothing is more seductive than a woman who knows her worth. Confidence, without a doubt, is the most potent aphrodisiac, and in this moment, you both get to revel in it. Number 4. Rhythm is everything. The key to unlocking her deepest desires when it comes to truly understanding a woman's body and creating moments of unforgettable pleasure. Rhythm is the foundation. Far too often we get caught up in focusing on technique or trying new positions, but what really matters is the connection, the ability to feel what she feels and move in harmony with her desires. Rhythm isn't just about the pace of your movements, it's about the emotional and physical symphony you create together. Every woman has her own unique rhythm, a dance of sensuality that unfolds with time, patience, and attention. It's not something you can rush. Think of it like learning a beautiful song. Each note, each beat must be felt, not just played. The same applies here. You need to feel her, not just touch her. This kind of deep connection takes time, presence, and most importantly, a willingness to truly understand her body. As women mature, their bodies respond differently than they did in their younger years. A woman over 50 might experience a slower build to arousal, but the payoff is extraordinary. Deeper, more profound pleasure that can last longer, provided you take the time to explore it with patience. A recent study shows that the sexual response for mature women can be even more fulfilling than before. If you take the time to understand her rhythm and avoid rushing, trying to speed things up will rob both of you of a far more meaningful experience. Imagine her body as a beautiful piece of music. Sometimes the melody is soft and slow, full of tender moments and lingering touches. Other times the tempo builds, gradually increasing in intensity until it reaches a crescendo of passion. Your role is to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart, your hands, and your entire being. Pay attention to the subtle changes in her breathing as it quickens, as it deepens. It's like hearing the rise of a simp, guiding you towards the perfect rhythm. Watch her body language, the way she arches toward you, the way her eyes close in pleasure. These are the notes, the cues that tell you you're playing the song perfectly. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. But don't be afraid to communicate. We often think we have to guess what she wants, but nothing is more powerful than asking, does this feel good, or what do you want more of? These simple questions can unlock new levels of intimacy, showing her that her pleasure is just as important as your own. It's an act of care, of respect, of connection. Communication makes everything richer, deeper, and infinitely more satisfying. And let's not forget, rhythm isn't just about physical pace, it's emotional too. A tender whisper in her ear, a gentle, "You're beautiful" at just the right moment can completely transform the experience for women. Pleasure is about feeling desired, cherished, and deeply understood. The emotional rhythm is just as important as the physical one. When you're fully present, tuned into her, you aren't just performing an act. You're creating a moment, one that neither of you will forget. Here's a vital piece of advice. Don't stick to one rhythm. Vary your pace. Start slowly, letting the anticipation build, feeling every moment of connection, before you gradually increase the intensity. But do so smoothly, without any jarring or abrupt changes. Let her body lead you when you are in tune with her. The transition from gentle to passionate will feel seamless, like a natural progression, rather than a sudden shift. The secret to making any intimate moment extraordinary isn't about following a specific technique or position. It's about how deeply you're willing to connect with her, how much you're willing to understand her needs, and how present you can be in that moment. Don't rush toward an imaginary finish line. This isn't a race. The joy, the passion, the ecstasy comes from the journey, from the shared experience, from discovering new levels of intimacy and trust in the end. Understanding a woman's body doesn't have to be complicated. It's about being tuned to her rhythm, physically and emotionally. It's about flexibility, patience, and attention to detail. What makes a moment truly unforgettable isn't just what you do, it's how you do it, and the connection you build along the way. When you take the time to learn her rhythm, you'll discover that the pleasure you create together will be deeper, more powerful, and more fulfilling than anything you've experienced before. Number 5, fantasies after 50. Rediscovering desire and intimacy. Let's talk about something that often gets overlooked as we age: fantasy. Yes, many people mistakenly believe that sexual fantasies are reserved for the young, but nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, this stage of life is perhaps the best time to explore those desires you've kept hidden, those playful ideas you've pushed aside. Why? Because with age comes wisdom, confidence, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Now more than ever is the time to let those fantasies breathe, and the beauty is that your partner likely has some of their own too. Research shows that men and women continue to have vivid sexual fantasies well into their 60s, 70s, and beyond. The big difference between couples who fulfill these desires and those who don't comes down to one thing: courage. The courage to share, to open up, to let your guard down and be vulnerable. It can feel incredibly intimidating to reveal a desire you've kept buried for decades, but the moment you take that leap, it opens a door to a world of fun, adventure, and deeper connection. Imagine this. It's a quiet afternoon at home. You and your partner are lounging together, maybe with a glass of wine, the atmosphere calm and relaxed. This is the perfect moment to explore those long-buried fantasies. You don't need to dive in head first. Start small. Test the waters. Say something like, "I've always been curious about," or "Have you ever thought about these?" Gentle openings create a safe space free from judgment where you both can express your desires without fear. And once trust is firmly established, something magical happens. Intimacy deepens in ways you never thought possible for many. The idea of revealing a fantasy after 50 feels almost like a rebirth, a chance to reignite a flame that may have dimmed over time. This stage of life offers the freedom to explore without the pressures of youth, the insecurity, the fear of rejection, the constant worry about doing things right now. You and your partner can embrace these desires with confidence, curiosity, and playfulness, knowing that you've built a foundation of trust and understanding. Opening up about fantasies isn't just about the physical act. It's about the emotional connection that follows when you dare to share something deeply personal. You give your partner the chance to not only fulfill your desires but to feel closer to you. It's a gift of vulnerability, of saying, "This is who I am, all of me." And when that is met with acceptance, the emotional intimacy that blossoms is beyond anything physical alone can achieve. But let's not forget the fun. Once the door to fantasy is opened, everything feels lighter, more exciting, and spontaneous. You'll find that these conversations can lead to laughter, adventure, and shared secrets that bring you closer than ever before. Suddenly, your afternoons together become more than just quiet relaxation. They become opportunities to rediscover one another, to bring a sense of playfulness and wonder back into your relationship. The key to making this work is creating a space where judgment doesn't exist, where both of you feel safe enough to say, "I've always wanted to try this," without fear of being misunderstood or dismissed. It's about opening the door to new possibilities, not with pressure or expectation, but with curiosity and excitement for what you might discover together. And remember, fantasy IES don't have to be extravagant or wild to be meaningful. Sometimes it's the simple things: exploring new sensations, trying something you've only dreamed of, or even revisiting an experience from the past with fresh eyes that can rekindle the spark. The important thing is that you're doing it together with the shared goal of deepening your connection and embracing the joy of discovery in the end. Fantasies after 50 are not only possible, they're liberating. They offer a chance to break free from the routines that may have settled in over the years and to inject new energy and passion into your relationship. Don't let the opportunity pass by. Be brave, take the leap, and watch how these intimate conversations can transform your connection. After all, desire doesn't have an expiration date, and neither does the joy of exploring it together. Now that we've explored the emotional, mental, and physical keys to deepening intimacy and rekindling passion, we want to hear from you. What have you learned from today's video that you plan to put into practice in your own life? Share one thing in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more valuable insights, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.